DJ Epps.
This is the opening credits, the way I start my shit off. We been getting money while these niggas been asleep, dog. I'm so old school and I'm still playing leapfrog. Crawl before you walk, that's really what I'm trying to teach y'all. Y'all niggas and bitches will never learn. If you never have discipline, nigga, you never earn. Stay the fuck away from people who look for the blood to burn. And know that family and friends always gon' fake like they concerned. And y'all don't know what I've been through. Y'all can't tell me what I can and can't do. I walk through the fire with them Jordan 4s. Still in the game and they still rooting for the boy. Grown man boss, real nigga shit. These niggas fake, man, ain't nothing really rich. Money, no money, and we don't know y'all. We been really in the trenches, we got niggas on the yard. 23 and 1 and never see the sun. They been in so long, they never seen they sons. And it's the type of shit that we go through. Living on faith, man, and trying to be hopeful. A lot of dreams buried in the cemetery. The game they playing out here, y'all know it's very scary. I keep my heart cold like October to February. I'm trying to hit on every number like I'm Jerry. Go large or go home. I'm in the zone like I'm 2-3. And I'm playing with an attitude. Timberwolves, KG. I talk slick, nigga know that I'm nasty. And when it's wartime, know that we ain't trying to be classy.
Right now, the DJ Epps and Friends Show. Weeknights at 10 p.m. with live turntable mixes and interviews. It's time to turn up your smart device and crank it loud.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's your boy Diddy. As we proceed to give you what you need, we are the world famous, the supreme, grand imperial. Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Father God, we first want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for love. Thank you for those who are tuned in to this live at this moment. We pray, Lord, that whoever is tuned in right now, that you bless them. Allow them to have an enjoyable time. Allow them to be able to come on here and not worry about problems and not worry about what is going on, but we know that you are taking care of it. At this moment, at this time, allow people to feel loved, to feel peace, and to smile and enjoy. For you said, do not be weary of doing good. So I pray that everybody sows good and reaps good, encouraging one another and looking out for one another. In your holy name we pray. Amen. This is DJ Epps and Friends. Let's go.
DJ Epps.
What up, everybody? How y'all doing, man? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. You know what it is. It's Indie Thursdays. Listen, man, you know what we do over here on Thursday nights. We bring independent people, artists, any type of family that's independent. We bring them on the show over here, and we just have a conversation, all right, man? Tonight, R&B singer Bhimya will be in the building, man. And can't forget my man Mike from, he's a public adjuster, and he reps that Next Level PA here in Miami, Florida. And we're going to talk about the hurricane. We're going to talk about homes, destroyed homes and all that stuff, all right, man? So what I need y'all to do, excuse me, is go ahead and share the live. Everybody on Twitch, everybody on Twitter, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, how you guys doing? I appreciate y'all. Go ahead and continue to share the live. Everybody here on Instagram was popping. If you want to buy a badge, you're more than welcome. I appreciate that, but I definitely need you to share the live. All right, man? Shout out to my family, Lex. We open 24 in the building. Label NYC in the building. Who else in the building? Byron in the building. The real Rampage in the building. We've been breaking Rampage music, man, over here and on Sirius XM Rock the Bells. And Rampage, man, I'm telling you, you got a couple of hits on your hand. Oh, man, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy out there, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the metaverse. We're going to be in the metaverse this Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I'm throwing my first party in the metaverse at Club Kiss inside the New Eden. All you got to do is download the Horizon World and make sure you behave and have fun and come hang out with us at my first party at Club Kiss, New Eden. If you heard me and Rockstar and Dada World last night, we had a great time talking about how you should be part of the metaverse and get yourself an Oculus goggle and come, you know, have fun with us, man. Come turn up with us. So I'm throwing my first party at Club Kiss inside the New Eden, live and direct, inside the Horizon World. All right, man? shout to Cherry Pie. I got a couple of VR people in here. Cherry Pie was popping. Big shout to Dapper Joe was good. Ding Dong was good. I see you out there. Bass Drop Radio was popping. You already know, man. Cherry Pie already bought a badge. I appreciate that, Cherry Pie. I appreciate that. Badge Gang in the building was good. Now, we're about to bring in my man Bhimya. Bhimya, I sent you a request, man, or send me a request, man. Let me know what's popping. Let's get this shit rolling. You know what it is, man. And also, I got my guy coming this Tuesday. You don't want to miss out. This Tuesday, you know, I bring some celebrities in the building. Heineken from thisis50.com and Bag Fuel Podcast. They're going to be in the building Tuesday, 10 o'clock. My man Heineken's passing through. My Zoe friend, you know what it is. Mr. Cooper, what's popping, homie? Shout out to everybody over there, my Signature Series Network family over there holding me down. I appreciate the love. You already know. Mr. Cooper, what's popping? Where that boy, yeah, man. Yeah. Tell Wonder, what's popping? Hey, you already know. All right, man. Let's bring on my man Bhimya, R&B singer, live and direct. Yo, what up, man? You good? What's popping with you, baby?
What's up, baby? What's good, man?
Everything's good. Everything's blessed, man. I see you in the car. You look like you parked in front of a jail cell. What's up with that, man?
Nah. I'm in the pocket garage. I got a studio session later.
No doubt. Man, you stay working, man. I've been watching you, man. Everybody is my man Bhimya. Please follow him at Bhimya_6. Yeah, man. You've been working lately, man. What's popping, man? What's going on?
Oh, man, just get ready for 2023, man. You know, as an R&B artist, you gotta stay working. So,
yeah. It's really tough. Well, you answer me this question: is it really more tougher to prepare your music for certain seasons and for the world versus a rap artist?
At times it is, but when you have like feelings that you go through and you see people go through on a day-to-day basis, that doesn't have a season, because
Right.
people go through things through all seasons, and it's, as us entertainers, it's our job to inspire them and give them more life into their day and whatever they're going through to get through it. So,
yeah, I believe it, man. Like, you know, if you're going through some tough times with baby mama or your wife, girlfriend, whatever, you know what I mean? Even you know, friends or family, you're gonna want to go hide out and pour your heart out on a dope record. You know what I mean? On a dope song.
yes, sir. Yeah, man. It's for the ladies, though. I mostly, I got to the point where at times we don't need to hear more about pain. We need more inspirational music.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right.
we lost how to treat women in the music, how to, you know, treat people in relationships, how to strengthen our relationships in the music. And that's like what's big now. That's what they need, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've been working on mostly, of inspiring people through my music and giving them a better outlook of life.
Right. Bhimya, let everybody know where you from, man.
I'm from Magnolia Park. That's like I'm West Palm Beach, Florida.
Right.
But I'm in Magnolia Park. So you got West Palm and you got Riviera Beach, Florida. I'm in the middle out of Palm Beach County, Florida.
Got you. But shit, like I said earlier, you move around, man. I be seeing you in some clubs, some studios, some concerts. You know what I mean? I notice you meet up with some celebrities, some local celebrities. Like you get your hustle on, and I be liking that, because there's a lot of artists that are lazy. I'm gonna be straight up. There are a lot of artists. I don't care what market you from. There's some artists that just think that your music is just gonna fly overnight in Spotify and iTunes and shit like that.
It's not. It's not. You
Of
have to get
course.
out there and you have to network and you have to get yourself around people that want to be entertained. You know, not the people that's trying to have the same hustle as you. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to want to get in front of the people to showcase your talent. It's like selling a product. You got to put your product in front of the audience or the atmosphere of the people that will buy your product.
Right.
And a lot of and I can't blame a lot of the artists for being lazy. I just feel like a lot of them don't have the guidance. They don't have the guidance to navigate in this music industry because you'll have artists that can do this and do this and that for you, but it's more about they think more about the money than the actual relationship.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, sometimes it's not always about the money. It's about you helping each other. Like, what can I do for you? Like, hey, I know you finna get ready to release a record. Hey, you printed out some flyers. I would like to grab some flyers and help you promote.
Right.
Like, I can go to a city. I'm finna go to the city, and I want to get some flyers so I can help you promote. Stuff like that helps.
Right.
So it's like they don't have that guidance, and a lot of them, like you said, they're lazy.
Well, there's some that are lazy. Like I've been in this for a minute, so I've seen a lot. I've seen some that are lazy. I've seen some that are distracted, and when I say distracted, it could be with a dame, a girl, you know what I mean, or a baby mama. I seen some that they really got to focus more on their 9-to-5 job versus their career because they got to keep the lights on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that part right there is.
You got to learn how to balance. You got to learn how to balance.
You have to. If you want this shit, fuck all that other stuff. Excuse me, but you have to. Man, listen. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried more about this. I'm focusing on this.
Right.
And when you focus on something and you want it, you got to put that focus into it. And that's what they have to start doing. A lot of that baby mama, if nobody's here to help you to go to the next level, you don't need them around.
Right. My man Rampage told me that the other day. He was explaining to me that, and I don't mean to put his business out there, but he was explaining to me that his wife or baby mama was telling him like, yo, what's up? You're not gonna, you don't care for us no more. But he literally had to just tell him straight up like, yo, I gotta go do me. I gotta go make this happen in order to take care of you. So and he goes out and hustles like he goes out and does his shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, I get it, you know what I mean? Cherry Pie, she said it best right here. Music is not for the weak. Your dream won't work unless you do. You know what I mean?
And the main focus you gotta understand, nobody believes in you more than you.
Right.
Stop trying to
wait for applause. Stop waiting for people's approval. Yeah.
You have to believe in you and make them believe in you. Right. It's not about, oh, hey man, fuck all that. We're not. They're not buying that. We're not. When we fell in love with Michael Jackson, he went up and beyond for us to do that. Right. He stole our hearts.
Right.
Like that.
Right.
So,
hey, you said it right.
And the thing about that is you have to put out a product that's you. None of this, that's where they get messed up at. They start putting out shit that you can't cheat the process.
Right.
You can't lie to the people. None of that. You have to be you. Whatever's going on in your life, you have to put that out there.
Right.
Put what are you going through. Put what you feel. You know what I'm saying? I got one thing. I hate how artists put out music like they'll disrespect certain people or, and then later turn them back around, you're in love. Like, it's like, what are you selling me, man?
Right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like women, the artists, the female artists, not knocking them. Right now, the women are winning right now. So
Right.
if
Facts.
this is the best time. This is the best time, and I support all the women to do their shit. I love it. I love it. And
go ahead.
Yeah, and I love the fact that the women, because they've been pushed to the side for so long, to now I'm glad they winning.
Right.
I'm happy to see that they winning.
Right. And they got their own lane, and they just doing it, man. They doing it, whether it's trap music, twerk music, singing, R&B. They are going in. You're absolutely right. So it's been 2 months now, man, and I've been breaking your record, A Kiss. Like, what's going on, man? I mean, you know what I mean? You know, pause, but do you need a kiss, man? Like, you know what
I mean? Oh, man. You know what? You know what? That's crazy. A Kiss was written 3 years ago.
Wow.
Kiss was written 3 years ago. The song that y'all hear now wasn't the actual record because I never had a producer for the record.
Right.
A Kiss, a lot of people don't know. I have 5 records I haven't released yet, and they all sound nothing like the records I wrote them off. A Kiss was written off the late great Luther Vandross Superstar record. And listening to that record, the last 56 seconds of the record, what birthed A Kiss.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got
so.
you. And you know, big shout to Janice. Janice is really the one that really introduced me to you and your music. You know what I mean? I believe we ran into each other before that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But you know, Janice really went hard for you. You know what I mean?
Man, she done. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. For everybody that don't know what we talking about, please, Shed Alive, this is my man, Bhimya. Hit him up right there, at Bhimya6. Bhimya, introduce the record so we could play for them, man, in case they don't know what we talking about, man.
Hey, man, this record is called A Kiss. For all the lovers out there, y'all check it out, and y'all let me know what y'all think.
Ladies, if you need a kiss tonight, we gonna give it to you. Bring that ass over here, girl.
I want you right next to me. Girl, I'm so for real. Your love is all I need. You're supposed to be out with your friends tonight. I can show you a real good time. That you remember for life. I guarantee you will reply.
Break it down.
Hold me tight in your arms. Love me like never before. This could be a hell of a vibe. Please, can you stay tonight? Kiss tonight before you say goodbye. Can I get a kiss tonight before you say goodnight? Can I get a kiss tonight before you say goodbye? Can I get a kiss tonight? Girl, I'll change.
Let the second verse right out. Hold on.
I know what you want and you need, baby. I know what you want and you need, baby.
Turn it up louder.
I'm here to answer your desire. I put a spark in your life, girl. It's your smile for me. It's the thing you say to me. Girl, your vibe got me so hypnotized. I release the pain inside.
DJ Epps.
Hold me tight in your arms. Love me like never
before. This is a hell of a vibe. I'm so glad.
Give the fire emojis if you fucking with it. Let's go.
Kiss tonight before you say goodbye. Can I get a kiss tonight before you say goodnight? Can I get a kiss tonight? Girl, change your life.
Alright.
Yay.
You got how can I say it? Well, you mentioned Luther Vandross, so you grew up on some old soul feel good music.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, I got a Bobby Brown record. I
Uh-oh.
hope they clear it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I hope they clear it. I ain't want to put it out there yet, but I hope they clear it. It's a Bobby Brown record. I got.
Man, honestly, at this point, I don't really think Bobby gives a fuck. It's his wife. His wife is a tough cookie, a tough manager. I'll let you know now.
That's who the debate, the dispute going through right now.
You think I don't know? You think I don't know?
She ain't playing the radio right now, bro.
I already know, man. Big shout to Mrs. Brown as well, man.
Yes.
Where are you from the Caribbean islands?
My background, I have a father. His family is from Barbados, and my mother's side is from America, from here.
Got you.
Yeah, so it's mostly my father. I got most of my father's side. You know, it comes out of me a little bit, but I'm from here.
Give me 3 R&B singers that you enjoyed listening to growing up.
Woo! It's a lot, but it's.
I mean, I already heard Bobby Brown and Luther Vandross. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Not to say this guy name, but I gotta.
Wait. Let's play a game. Give us hints, and let's see if we can guess it. So you don't have to say it. We'll say it.
Everybody know who's the original king of R&B. Everybody knows it. Through the circumstances of his situation.
Man, there's a lot of those. Is there a current king or a Michael Jackson king? Like, you know what I mean? Well, Michael Jackson's pop, but you know what I mean?
He wrote a lot of Michael Jackson records. I put it like that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he inspired me to. He opened my eyes to, like, when he was doing the Mr. Biggs with the Isley Brothers, and his creativity with music.
I think Byron hit it on the money already. Byron, I see you.
I can't not leave him out because majority of his music and his style I study to the T. That's what helps me write music.
Right.
For the ladies. And between him, Keith Sweat is another one. And a lot of these guys are real songwriters. So I'm bringing up guys because I actually write all my music. You know, I don't do all that other stuff. I wrote every record. It took me, some songs take me weeks to finish. But it comes with writing a record.
Right.
And the third guy, I gotta give it to Lionel Richie.
God damn, Mr. All Night Long, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, I was not expecting that one.
I'll be honest with you. I'm from West Palm Beach, so I have a city and a countryside to me, which I got a few country records that I'm finishing up. So
right, I can hear you
tap into where I'm from. So
I can hear you. I can hear your parents bumping that shit every Sunday. Just, you know what I mean? Hello.
And especially when he was with the Commodores. Sail on, sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, Bhimya, let me ask you something, man. Is it true when all these R&B guys give you that lay down on your elbow pose on the album cover, that album is gonna be banging? Now you know everybody done did that. Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, you know what I mean?
Oh,
They,
man.
they give you that lay down pose, you know what I mean? On the rug, on the couch.
It's
You know what I'm
something-
talking about?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The Thriller album cover.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
it's
seeing
true.
a meme of 4 different. I think Johnny Gill did one. Definitely
Of
Michael.
course.
You know what I mean? Definitely Lionel Richie. They all lay down, and it says when they lay down on their album like this, you know the album gonna be dope.
And you know what album that it just came to mind since you said that was banging, and he did something similar, the same thing. Cisco.
Yeah.
His I think the Return of the Dragon.
Yeah.
That was a album that matter of fact was one of my first records that I ever had as a gift when I was a kid.
Yeah.
As a gift, it was the first record that I had. It was CD. It was a CD.
That's
dope. When we was having CDs back in the day. So.
That's dope. And so you said you got 5 more records in the chamber, man. So whenever you're ready for me to break them, man, you know your boy.
Oh, you know I'm coming to you, man. I'm coming to you.
1, I just have to say thank you for being a friend. 2, thank you for trusting my platform, for breaking the record for you, man.
Hey, man, we got a lot of work to do, man. I want to touch New York.
Oh.
I got to go to New York, man.
Shit, I'm about to go there next week, man. There's more situations that's gonna happen, so I could definitely put you on. And you know, if you want to tag along, you're more than welcome.
Oh man, of course. Next week I will be at the Florida Classics next week.
Right, there you go.
I'm not sure. I know it's a few venues. It's a few venues in the actual on the table. I don't know where I'm gonna be performing, but I am at the Florida Classics next week.
Cherry Pie said, "Bring back the dudes singing in the rain, ripping off their shirts."
Oh man! Oh, you just stay tuned. Stay tuned, buddy. Just stay tuned. Fat Boy gonna do that.
What? Yo, listen, man. Yo, Bhimya. Yo.
Just
Relax.
stay tuned. The Fat Boy gonna do that.
Relax, Bhimya. Relax. I'm gonna be bopping my head talking about like, yo, this nigga Bhimya tripping.
Go ahead, man.
Bhimya, man, let everybody know how they can find you, man, if they want to book you, if they want to do a feature with you and all that, man.
Oh, man, just DM me on my Instagram. I'm not the only person that's tagged into my Instagram now that I'm actually getting into a bigger situation. So they'll see it, and when they see it, you can book me through my Instagram. My Instagram is Bhimya, BHIMYA _6. Just so we get the picture straight, it's Bhimya.
You know what?
There's a lot of people, you saying it right.
Am I? Because I just heard it in your voice. I'm like, hold up, man. Did I just hear a switch in his accent? Like, am I saying it wrong? I sound like a gringo saying your name.
Nah, you saying it right. It's Bhimya.
Bhimya.
Bhimya is basically I'm on time.
Right.
It's like you need that last 3 seconds. You got 3 seconds on the clock, and you need that shot.
Yeah.
Bhimya.
There you go. Got you.
That's what Bhimya mean, baby. They
you.
ask what Bhimya mean. Are you from the islands? This and that. Yeah, I have it in my background. But Bhimya means I'm on time.
Right.
And I'm going to come through.
Got you.
Whatever you need, hit me up. I'm coming through.
I got to put my Haitian accent in there, man. Bhimya.
Yes.
Yes.
Bhimya.
Bhimya. Bhimya, thank you for hanging out with us today. I'm one phone call away, man. Just hit me up, and we're going to
It's a
continue
pleasure.
vibing. And everybody, please, DJs especially, play the record, request the record on your favorite radio station. A Kiss out right now on all platforms. Bhimya, thank you for passing through Indie Thursdays, my brother.
Thank you, bro. Family, man. Love, man.
You already know, family. You already know. Word up, man. Bhimya is passing through live and direct right here on Indie Thursdays. Your boy DJ Epps holding it down for you. And don't forget, man, you know, Indie Thursdays, you know, you know what I mean? Get with your boy, because this is the hottest DJ show. You know what I mean? That boy Byron right there can let you know. Next Thursday, my man DJ Killer K is going to pass through. He dropped an album, you know what I mean? So he's going to come talk to us about it. Not too many DJs dropping albums and singles, so we definitely going to have DJ Killer K from the 305 pass through next Thursday right here live and direct for you and yours, all right? Do not miss out. It's going to be a crazy situation. Once again, New York City, I'm coming, man. I'll be in the building next Saturday. Next Saturday, I'm going to be at the New York Music Festival with my man DJ Self and a whole lot more. It's going to be crazy. Also, after party, we'll be in Queens, Astoria at Melody NYC. It's going to be a problem, man. So pull up on me, Queens, New York. We're going to be in the building live and direct for you and yours, all right? Mike, I don't know what page you're going to be on. I don't know if it's going to be your personal page or are you going to be on your next level page. I didn't ask you, so send me a request. Let me know. Let's get this popping, all right? Let me see where he at. Let me see. First of all, I don't see next level, so he got to be on his personal page, which is not a problem because you would want to contact him if you need a public adjuster in your life, all right, man? Where is it? God, did I get it right? Everybody, I appreciate you buying a badge. Everybody I bought a badge, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I mean? Thank you for the support. You know, this DJ Epps and Friends Monday to Friday, it's not easy, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's needed. You know, I'm very proud of myself because I see I'm about the only DJ that really is consistent on the gram and my Twitch, Facebook Live, and all of that. You know what I mean? Mike, where you at, man? I just sent you a request, or send me a request back, all right? Shout to 2K. Who's that? 2K Two Paid in the building. Shout to all my Haitians in the vibe as well. Reese in the building was good. Joe Golden Voice was popping. I see you. Who's that? Naya was popping. Shout to the 305 DJ Bam in the building. Listen, Byron, yeah. You know what I mean? Boutley was popping. Now, I'm in the metaverse. Like, I'm throwing my first party inside the metaverse. So if you got your Oculus goggles, I need you to pull up inside the Horizon World and go to the New Eden. That's our new world we built. And inside the New Eden is a club called Club Kiss. And I'm throwing my first party. It's going to be crazy. So I need y'all to pull up. If you're in the VR, if you're about that metaverse life, you got your Oculus, you got your pros, like, pull up, man. Like, this is where you need to be, all right? I know Cherry Pie going to be in there. The whole building, the whole family going to be in the building. You know what I mean? M-God, where you at? M-God, where you at? Let me see where my guy at. Mike, I just sent you an invite. Yes, sir. Shout out to Dope Man Pablo in the building. I see you. You know what I mean? Who else? Oh, I can't forget. Nicaragua, I'm on my way. December 7th, Nicaragua, I am on my way. Yeah. Big shout out to everybody in the city of Managua, Estali, Leon. Yeah, Nicaragua. All my Nicaraguans, pull up on me, man. I'm about to come shut it down. December 7th. Yeah, big shout out to my man Orlando. Rest in peace to my man George. It's going to be crazy, all right? Hold up, man. Let me play this brand new joint right quick, man. Before we bring in my man Mike in the building. Let me get him. He's probably having a hard time coming up in here. You from Nicaragua? We heard up? Florida water. Brand new joint, my man P. Smith. Pay attention, all right?
I'm sipping that Florida water. I'm sipping that Florida water. That rich drink Florida water. Florida water.
Who's from Florida?
This is my cup, Florida water.
Florida man is responsible
If you want Florida water,
percentage of abnormal
I'm
incidents.
sipping that Florida water.
Think of them as
Florida
a
water.
county house.
Mama checking my attendant, cause I never went to school. I breaking the ties and trying to get a pair of shoes. Wearing dirty clothes, I trying to play it cool from the state where most state prison dinners.
No shit!
3-time loser. I just want to win. 80 grand short.
Mike, you gotta fix your page. That camera, you gotta fix your camera.
Fabric.
There you go.
Jug gave me 20 to graduate. Ain't no I can tell them. Doing it better, I just put on these sweater. Take the top off the don't let them know it's me. Doing wrist up the police.
Hold up. Brand new joint by my man P. Smith. Yeah, that's on the playlist. You know what it is. Mike, what's up, man? Shout out to my man Mike. You know what I mean? A public adjuster, a good friend of mine, man, representing that next level PA. You know what it is.
What's up, Epps? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm blessed, man. How you doing, my man?
Good. A little sleepy, but I see you fired up, so I'm getting that energy from you.
Don't make me come over there and bring you some cafe colada over there. Some
Yeah,
cafecito.
you know how we do.
Everybody, man, if you need a public adjuster for your home, anything, you got any damage at your home, anything that's going on, if you was affected by this hurricane that passed by or the last hurricane that passed by, you're still going through some problems, you should hit up my man Mike right here. You need that public adjuster in your life, you can hit him up on this page right here or at next period level PA. Mike, let's go back 2 hurricanes back. Let's go 2 hurricanes back. And I don't really remember the name.
Well, the one that hit here was Hurricane Irma.
The one that affected Fort Myers the most.
Oh, Fort Myers is Hurricane Ian. That's on the West Coast. I went out there. You know, it's a total disaster. It's a mess over there. I worked a lot of hurricanes. In my career, I've been doing this, 16 years. And I just been seeing a lot more craziness lately, where back in the days where there'd be hurricanes and the insurance company would pay no problem. You'd probably have to negotiate a little bit of money, but not too much. But now I've just been seeing horror stories where the insurance companies like just denying hurricane claims. So the hurricane comes, blows your roof off, and they're like, no, we can't cover it because it's an old roof. It was bound to happen, and it's just, water all over the place. The people have nowhere to go. So really bad stuff I've been seeing, even related with natural disasters. So it's a very good time to know what you're doing and hire a public adjuster, hire a good attorney to fight these insurance companies, because they have all the money in the world, and that's how they're so rich, because they get paid on collecting premiums, not paying claims. We only collect a small percentage of whatever money that we get you. So it's always beneficial to hire someone that knows what they're doing and gets, knows the loopholes and the ins and outs of the insurance companies and the games they play to not pay the people what they're owed.
What are some of the things that people need to look out so they don't get scammed or they don't get the right service and stuff like that?
Well, the best thing you could do is, like those commercials on TV, say you get into a car accident, call me immediately. They're actually right. You don't want to talk to them because they're very nice on the phone. And they can act like they're your friends, and then they just welcome any information that they give you. But anything that they're looking for an angle to not pay the claim. They'll ask like simple questions, and you want to be as honest and forthcoming as possible because you think that's helping the claim, but in actuality you're hurting yourself. There's a lot of little gimmicks that they use and they have to convince you others. Remember that they can't have your best interest in mind, where when they get paid by their employer, which is trying not to pay you, so they can't be working both sides of the fence.
Right.
It's like having the prosecutor and the criminal defense attorney working the same person, So, you have to hire somebody that has your best interest. I get paid a percentage of what you get. So my interest is getting you the most amount of money possible for the claim. And there's a lot of ways that we go about, doing so. Um, but it's just crazy, man. They don't want to pay the claims, things that are obvious. I mean, water coming down from, we see one the other day, right? We went to your neighbors, but you're going to see it unfold right before your eyes, how you think that should just get paid. And they're going to say, no, this is going to be old. This is there. So there's always a problem when it comes to paying a claim. But they have no problem insuring you and collecting the premium from you, So it's like,
Right.
it's kind of like the best business in the world, I think, the insurance company, because what they do is they collect money from you immediately, and they don't give you anything in return. What they give you is a piece of paper, and they say, well, call me if anything happens, and then we'll see if we pay you, but now you got to pay.
We'll
So,
see.
yeah. So that's basically how they work it. That's how they have all their money. So I'm a major advocate for the people, and I'm out there to get get the people what they deserve. That's why I love what I do, and I've been doing it for a while. I help a lot of people, and I make a pretty good living off of it as well. So,
Man, and I have to say thank you, because yes, you do a great job at what you do, man. Because once
thanks.
upon a time, that being a first-time homeowner, you know what I mean. I think I did a great investment buying my first home. You know what I mean, at a good price, and there's not really that much crazy damage to this house. You know what I mean, for where it's located. But at the same time, I learned that the previous owners, they just put bandages here and there just to,
They're trying to sell the house.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, and then I end up finding out the bad news a couple of years later. You know what I mean. And I gave you guys a call, and you guys, man, you guys came and did everything on point, on time. Great service, and man, you definitely took care of me, and I really, really appreciate that. For people that really don't know, or maybe a first-time homeowner, you know what I mean, let them know what's the proper way to get in touch with a public adjuster like you.
Well, you can DM me on the Instagram.
Well,
right now.
yeah, contact you. Forget about
contact me.
You,
contact me.
Contact you.
We'll go for that. If I can't help you for any reason, I'll give you the best advice I can. I'm always there to help people. I'm not. I always my motto is be honest with with the people and tell them what it is, and that's been working for me. So I don't, no gimmicks or no BS with me. But yeah, you have to be very careful whenever there's a claim, any type of water damage, any type of damage, you have to call a claim immediately. You can't wait on it. So it's actually true, the commercials you hear on TV where they say you don't wait, you have 14 days. Because if you take a while, they're gonna say, well, it's late reporting, they get denied on that reason alone. So they get denied for any reason that they have, and they're just looking to deny it. So you'll see when you open a claim that they're really working against you. Even your agents, a lot of people make the mistake of, oh, I'm gonna call the guy who sold me the insurance, but the agent also works for the insurance company, and their job is only to give you, their job is only to sell you the insurance policy, but they don't know anything about claims, and the insurance company already has them, brainwashed and telling the people, look, it's not your best interest to file a claim, this and that. So a lot of people get discouraged on that point, but they have nothing to do with it. You could file the claim. You should file the claim immediately. The insurance will not go up. It's not like a car where you crash and you file a claim and the insurance goes up. This doesn't work like that. You could file 10 claims. You're going to pay the same amount of money that you would if you didn't file any claim. There's a lot of little loopholes, a lot of things you have to do immediately to set up the claim properly. Like, for instance, in your house, I send out the mitigation company immediately. We have to tackle the problem. You have to stop the leak before the adjuster comes out from the insurance company. Because then if you let it get worse, they're going to say, well, you're just doing that on purpose to get more money. So we're going to deny you based on that reason. You know what I mean? So we have to take care of everything. So then if it's still not 100% proof that I'm going to get you approved immediately, right? But my lawyers will have a base to go attack them and then sue them. And then that's how we get the money later. So we have to cover our bases cross our T's, dot our I's to get to establish the claim correctly. And if they do deny it, then we have the attorneys, we have the file complete, we file a lawsuit, and then we'll get the money. That way, we'll get a lot more money that way as well.
So, for example, let's say that this hurricane passed by, you know what I mean? But you know that there's a leak in your house, and you know, they were supposed to bring a tarp over your house, right? And like they never came. For whatever reason, they never came. And the storm comes and damages your house even more. That's going to be a definite problem on their hands.
With the insurance company's hand?
Yeah.
Well, if they don't put a tarp on. You have to do it. They don't really do that. Yeah, they don't do that. Really. Now they have some companies have mitigation departments, but that's just to downplay you from hiring someone on your end.
Got you.
Yeah. So it's really your responsibility when you sign the policy. It's really a contract, and you're agreeing to all these things. Nobody reads all that stuff. It's as thick as a Bible. Nobody's gonna read through all that, but it's basically a contract you're signing, and you're signing those what you're agreeing to do and not to do. So you have to tackle the problem. You can't just let it leak. You have to stop the leak. Try your best to stop the leak within means. TARP is just a temporary thing that we just put on, and we put that on, and then we just say, look, we're doing the best we can, because they're so aggressive in a way where they're looking for any little thing not to pay you. So we don't want to give them any excuses, any reasons for them not to pay. Like I said, you have to have. We work very closely with the attorneys, because about like 45% of cases go to the attorney because they don't want to pay. This is a big problem, and it's getting worse, and especially in Florida.
What about families that like they're in the middle of a claim, they're middle of fixing their home, but they I want to say damages some more in the middle of the process.
While they're fixing, what do you mean? Like
I think you once told me a story about a family that like they ripped down their walls and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I mean, if let's say you're doing a claim, you got money for it, you're fixing your house, and then something else happens, then you have to file another claim, and then it's a nightmare. You have to hash it out what got damaged versus what was under construction. But those are things that you can negotiate with the insurance company and come to an agreement with.
You remember that story you told me about when that family but they knocked down all their walls and they had to stay like that for 2 years?
They had to stay like that because the mitigation company that they hired was like very aggressive. So that's why it's important to hire a public adjuster that knows what they're doing, because if you go ahead and hire these people, all they see is dollar signs. So it's like the more stuff they rip off from your house, the more money they can charge the insurance company. But it's not so simple, because it'll backfire on them. Once they say, "Whoa, we ripped off all the walls, now you got to pay me whatever, 30 grand, to rip off drywall," the insurance company say, "No, you did that on purpose to get more money, so we're not going to pay anything," and they deny the claim. And you have to go through the same legal proceedings, which could take up to 2-3 years. And then in the meantime, if you don't have the money to improve your living condition, that's where you're going to be. And I've seen a lot of those cases. I've seen worse cases than that, where there's a broken pipe under the floor, and you have sewage coming into your house through the grout of the tiles or through the laminate flooring. And the insurance company's like, "No, we're not paying it." And there's all of it is hazardous, and it's category 3 water, which is bacteria and all this stuff. They just don't care, and you don't really have a basis to sue them on your health or anything like that. So there's people that had to stick it through for years with that as well. At the end we'll get you the money, but it's a total nightmare dealing with these people. It's a full-time job. If you think you can open a claim on your own and get the results you want when you have things to do, you have a family, you have to keep working. You can't deal with all this headache that you just being on the phone with them is tedious. You have to be on the phone hours, and they don't call you back. You have to have somebody just dedicated doing that. Just somebody working 9 to 5 doing that. Just making phone calls.
Right. Everybody, if you just chimed in, this is my man Mike, man. If you need a public adjuster for your home, your damaged home, you know what I mean, hit him up on this page. Also at next period level PA, public adjuster.
Well,
Mike.
my website is nextlevelpublicadjusting.com. There's a lot more information on there as well. Yeah, so I've been doing this such a long time. I've seen all types of cases. I recover millions and millions of dollars for homeowners throughout my years.
Mike, well, let's talk about how it's really, really important for homeowners, families. If they find mold, how important that you really need to get rid of this mold?
It's very important because, see, the mold claims are tricky because if you file a claim on their mold, they'll deny it. They'll say, oh no, that's been there forever because mold takes so long to grow. But in actuality, in the right conditions, mold will grow in less than 24 hours. So a common mistake is people, let me just clean it or something. You know, you can't clean it because the spores are behind the drywall. You don't want to mess with that stuff because if you do something wrong, the spores go airborne and they go into the AC and it spreads throughout the whole house. I've seen, horror stories where they have a small leak in the kitchen, and then I remember this big house. It was like a mansion, and they had a problem in the kitchen, and on the other end of the house, all their wardrobe was full of molds. Just started growing on their jackets and on their fancy clothes and their shoes and everything.
Nasty.
And I was like, because they didn't properly handle it. They're like, we'll just go into construction. There's specific ways to handle that, and you have to let pros handle that. And mold mitigation is pretty expensive, but if you go through me or you go through a public adjuster, they should, that would be no charge to the homeowner if it goes through the claim. They'll just bill the insurance company, and let's say the insurance company denies it, they don't want to pay them, then they'll figure it out with the company. They'll sue them, they'll do everything on their behalf, but at the meantime, your mold situation will be complete, and you don't have to pay anything. Just like that, I can also have, people, plumbers, if they can fix something, you don't have to pay out of pocket. A lot of times, there's a leak, you call the plumber charges, $400 or $500 for any little work. If you go through a claim, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, we can have something done where you don't have to pay out of pocket, as long as we do the claim, and I can get that money back reimbursed.
Most question people have is when you go through a public adjuster or you're doing more claims, do their rent or their mortgage go up or their insurance go up? Never.
No, it doesn't work like with cars. It'll stay the same because it goes based on the way they get their money, their how they gauge the prices is they do it by square miles. So they'll say, well, X amount of houses are in this area, and compared to the houses, these amount of claims they put in. So everybody will get the same, more or less the same quote, the same type of premiums in your neighborhood. So if one neighbor puts in a claim, it doesn't really affect anything. Or you could put 10 claims in and you're still paying the same. They don't do it as an individual basis. So you're safe to that the insurance will not go up because of that. Now the insurance is going to go up anyway because of inflation, and just because they want to make more money, they'll raise it anyway.
Right.
They pay their lobbyists in Tallahassee to hire to pass laws to charge people more money, and that's what this insurance crisis that we're going through now. That's what it's all about.
Shit, Mike, whenever you're ready, you can lend me $1 million, man, because with the few hurricanes that passed through here, man, I know you're making some money, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It has its ups and downs, The claims are tedious. They're hard to fight. And I love it, man. I end up getting people the money all the time, but sometimes it does take a little bit of time. And like, oh yeah, I got this one too. So you have to be very organized and have everything done correctly, so you have no hiccups in the future. The claim goes to a deposition, or they go to mediations. I'm always getting calls for depositions. I'm always getting served. I think I should have been a lawyer. I'm so much in this system, but I love it. I like helping people. And
are you just handling stuff in Florida, or you go in different markets as well?
Florida, we're licensed in Florida to do I do any claim in Florida. But if there's a strong enough hurricane which it causes a state of emergency, I can get a temporary license and go work in that state as well. But yeah, I work mainly Florida. There's enough work here. There's enough claims here.
Right. Shout to my man North. North is from Kendall. He said the problems you gotta wait is about 3 to 6 months for that check. But
that's a smooth claim.
You know,
Yeah.
It might be worth it though.
It is because the insurance company operate on the 3 Ds: deny, delay, defend. So if you get tired, that's great for them. They won, you know, but they got all the money. You're the one that needs it, so you're like, damn, what do I do, man? I get tired. I just feel good. They want you to get tired, you know. They want you to get tired, you know, so that you don't want to play to their game. Yeah, I tell people, you know, just go about your business, put it in the back burner, don't think about it too much, and then you'll see that you'll get that check. You know, just go about your life. Don't hassle, don't fuss about it or nothing like that.
You know what? That I agree, man. That I agree. Me and wifey was so busy at the last situation that we didn't really pay attention to it. And you know, one morning we just got a call and say, "Come pick up the check," and we're like, "Oh shit!"
That's it. Yeah, you forget. Oh yeah, that's for that. This is right. Yeah, you don't want to get caught up in that, man, because it'll really stress you out. You know, your house is leaking. What's going on? You know, it's always the same crap. They don't care about you. You're just another number. You know, there's no personable services, none of that stuff. Not a good neighbor. No, they're not a good neighbor.
Right. Mike, man, go ahead and give your information, your website out in case anybody want to get in touch with you and they need your help. Because with this weather out here in Miami, Florida, they going to need your help.
Yeah, and especially there's a lot of, you know, roof leaks, and a lot of times the insurance companies, they don't want to pay the roofs. So even if you have like a very small leak, there's a problem with the roof because obviously there's a hole that the water went through. And there's ways where I could send out my engineers and they'll document the claim and they'll say, look, this is a problem with the roof, and they have to pay the entire roof. So you can have minor damage inside and I can still probably get you the whole roof paid for. I mean, it's not easy, but yeah, so no amount of damage is too small. You say, I can just take care of it. No, you pay insurance for that, and that's what you should use. You know, it's like having a brand new car and you pay the premium and you don't want to drive it. You know, no. You have to. That's what you're paying for. You know, you already paid for this. So any little thing, hey, no, and let them handle it. They have to do it. You know, don't be shy to put claims in. Put them all in.
That's what
so
it is.
my contact, my website is nextlevelpublicadjusting.com. And you could DM me here if you'd like, and there's a lot more information on my website.
I'm gonna just put it.
60,000, yeah. More. It depends the size of the roof, but yeah, that's a pretty average figure.
Yeah, good one, North. Good one. I like that number. Mike, man, thank you for coming through and dropping some gems to everybody that need any type of help with their home and you know what I mean, what's going on with the hurricane and all that stuff. Also big shout to my son. You know, he while we was doing what we had to do, he came to me and was like, yo, Pops. He's at his friend's house, right? He's like, Pops, yo, look at Dee Dee's house. Look at and you can see like a mad leak coming down. I'm like, oh shit! I really thought I thought the little leak was in his room in my house. I'm like, that's our house.
No.
Like, no. I was like, oh shit! You freaked me out. But he was like, yo, this is Dee Dee's house. Call your boy. We gotta help him. I was like, all right, I'm gonna call Mike. So you know, thank you. I called you. You went in and go check them out and help them out, man. And they're very happy, man. My little Haitian family over there, they're very happy that you're helping them out. And then when you send that referral money, I gave it to my son. I was like, here's your $100. He's like, what's this for? I was like, that's your referral. That's how you make money sometimes. What's a referral? Well, you let Didi know he had a problem, and we had to help him. And the guy that's helping him, he's giving you $100 for referring him. And he got so happy, boy. He's already on Amazon trying to look for a dirt bike and shit. I'm like, nigga, chill.
I'm glad I could help.
Hey, man, me too, man. Me too.
I really appreciate it.
Hey, anytime, Mike, man. I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back. We're gonna bring you back on the show to remind people what they need to do and how to do it, because you know, hurricane season, you know, it comes and goes.
That's right. That's right. But not just for hurricanes. You know, any type of leak under the sink.
Right.
You know, it could be something minor under the sink, and I can probably get you the money for the whole kitchen.
The toilet might be leaking downstairs, upstairs. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Anything.
So any little thing, not just that. The number one cause of damage in Florida is water.
Right.
You know, from an AC, from pipes, or whatever the case may be. So.
There you see the website right there, man. Hit them up at Next Level publicadjusting.com, man. Mike, thank you for hanging out with me, man. And I'm going to see you again next time. All right, my brother?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
You know what it is, man. Have a good night. Indie Thursdays, you already know your boy DJ Epps holding it down. Thank you, everybody, for passing through. You know what it is, man. Indie Thursdays tomorrow. I'm about to jump on the 1 and 2s, and we're going to spin it up and do what we do, all right, man? This weekend, I'm going to be at the Coast to Coast Mixtape Convention. Excuse me. Shout to Lil Fast, the whole team at the Coast to Coast Mixtape Convention. I'll be there, especially Sunday for the yacht party. So pull up at the yacht party if you want to be part of it and come hang out with us, man. We got you. Trust me, man. This is an event you don't want to miss out, man. Don't want to miss out. All right, man. All right, man. Everybody, I want y'all to have a good night, man. I'm going to leave you with my man E-Rain's brand new joint. It's called Ooh, right here on the DJ Epps and Friends show, all right?
DJ Epps.
At DJ Epps, hit that follow button. Don't forget that Metaverse party going down this Saturday at 10 o'clock. Meet me in the Metaverse at the Horizon World Club Kiss inside the New Eden. It's going to be crazy, all right? This Saturday, 10 p.m. Have a good night. Brand new E-Rain. Oh, holla.
I've been on some chillin' shit. I know that you feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what time we running in this bitch. I've been on some chillin' shit. I know that you feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what time we running in this bitch. Ooh, I've been on some chillin' shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what time we running in this bitch. Ooh, I've been on some chillin' shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what time we running in this bitch. I'm sick of the fake. I'm sick of the lies. Wait, they smile on my face. But hate in their eyes. Wait, they tell me to fly. But hate when I rise. Wait, the closer I get, the more that they try. Hey, I've been on some killing shit. I know that you feeling it. Too legit to think to quit. See, I'm really with the shits. Trying to knock me off my game. Had to practice on my aim. Bumps and bruises, all just losing. Nothing ever was the same. Nah, the only way to get it is to grind for it. That's only if you really want to shine for it. It's all that I'm designed for. See the pressure, I just love when they apply more. I've been on some killing shit. I know that you feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know it's time we running in this bitch. I've been on some killing shit. I know that you feeling it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know it's time we running in this bitch. Ooh.